Hello and welcome to Broken News, the show with all the jokes from BBC Radio Scotland's Breaking the News, which they didn't use. A highly realistic robot dolphin has been developed, although no one is entirely sure of its porpoise. A photo showing a security guard holding an umbrella over a dog in Giffnock has gone viral. You never know how they feel about the rain, despite having to stay outside in all weathers, said the golden retriever. Scotland is close to eliminating the virus, and if we do, should we attribute it to our hard-working health professionals, the policies of the Scottish Government, or that we managed to poison it with Scottish food? Pupils in England are expected to return to school in September. Going back to school could be traumatic for some. It may take up to a year for kids to have their self-esteem fully restored by daily bullying. Boris Johnson stated there is no working coronavirus tracing app anywhere in the world. It's just what he thinks the rest of the world means when it says it is unhappy with him. Taiwan brought forward its Pride Parade to replace events cancelled due to coronavirus elsewhere. Meanwhile, Scotland has shown its solidarity by continuing to eat gay bacon. Liverpool Football Club has won its first Premiership title, leading to nights of celebrations by fans. No one has so far claimed responsibility for telling the fans to calm down. A bear cub has been rescued after being found swimming in a lake in Wisconsin with a plastic jar on its head. If this keeps happening, I'll never get my paddy certificate, said the bear. Will Ferrell pranked co-star Rachel McAdams over a spooky encounter in Edinburgh while filming their new Eurovision movie. I was losing my mind. I was asking, is anyone else seeing this? Said McAdams after watching recordings of the Eurovision Song Contest. 2 pilots are under investigation after a video emerged of one using a rubber chicken to operate a holiday jet's throttle. There was outrage as people responded saying, everyone knows chickens can't fly. A sperm whale has been cut free off the coast of Italy. Local people were heard saying excitedly, if that's just one of its sperm, how big would the actual whale be? It may be that many people are reacting to lockdown by becoming feral, like food writer Nigella Lawson. People might be washing less, wearing comfortable clothes, and going out only during darkness to buy food. Luckily, very few have been reduced to eating avocado on toast. Scots will be able to hire a bike for free in Glasgow and Edinburgh as lockdown restrictions continue to ease. Commentators expect heartening scenes as Scots' celebrated financial responsibility does battle with their waistlines on the capital's hilly streets. Scotland music promoter Jeff Ellis warned fans not to expect a party at the drive-in live gigs happening across the country next month. With acts including Gary Newman, La Fontaine's and 80s favourites Hipsway due to appear, many people feel the warning was unnecessary. The Couch to 5k running app has been very popular during lockdown. I hope after lockdown is over we get a Couch to the office, Couch to socialising and Couch to normal bedtime apps too. President Trump and the Queen have spoken on the phone ahead of US Independence Day. It is thought that during the conversation, Prince Philip was in the background asking, ask him how Michelle and Barack are doing. Theresa May has criticised Boris Johnson's choice of National Security Advisor, saying he has no proven expertise in the area, which is a bit rich coming from the person who appointed Boris Johnson to Foreign Secretary. Scientists are investigating how an Arctic plant was brought back to life after 32,000 years. Prince Philip claims he only found the seeds in his teeth on Sunday. The British government has responded to the passing of a new security law in Hong Kong with an offer of citizenship to 3 million Hong Kong residents. With widespread unrest amid accusations of police brutality across the former colony, Boris Johnson is also considering offering the deal to Americans. I think Scotland will go a bundle on themed face masks, like Nicola Sturgeon's tartan one. I expect to see rows of teeth, dogs with tennis balls, and most disconcerting of all, open, welcoming smiles. I think what English people don't get is, in Scotland, we have lockdown every year. It's called winter. Wearing face covering so that only our eyes are showing, hurrying past people if you have to go outside, is just prudent behaviour from September to, August most years. Scottish traditional dancing is perfect for weddings during a pandemic. Stiff, formal and oddly dressed, English people have been attempting Scottish dancing at weddings for years. Scottish drivers are among the least likely to pass their tests first time round, with only London drivers doing worse. Typical, second to London, even up being rubbish. Tony Blair was Prime Minister during the advent of Scottish devolution and the passing of the Scotland Act. His love for the region became more obvious over the years as he increasingly resembled the children's book character, the Grinch. A Premiership footballer, Kieran Tierney, used a supermarket carry bag to carry his toiletries to a match. Personally, I've always found the "a bag for life" slogan worrying, as it does suggest some sort of trade. That was Broken News.